Yo, Bamm, we're live.
We at it again.
We are at it again.
Do not adjust your dials. We really are this dope, man. We really are this dope. In person, we really are this dope. What up, folks? You see where we at? ISPS HQ. It is what's today's date, man?
Damn, it's April Fool's Day.
The
April
first.
1st already.
Man, this year is flying by us, man.
Yeah.
It is flying by us. Once again, Manny and I are both in the same place at the same time. It's very rare. The ISPS travel schedule keeps us busy, to say the least. If you're tuning in right now, we want to say thank you very much for every bit of support that you guys have given us, be it playing in an event, logging on here, getting an opportunity to experience the best ball in the business, the ISPS route. Microfiber, it's a two-part ball, absolutely gorgeous. And it'll be even more gorgeous. It's flying over the 350-foot Penson.
I love that ball, man.
This is our claim to fame. This is our hot commodity. In my opinion, this is what separates us from the rest. Play ISPS. Separates us from the rest. Play ISPS. Contact me directly. Like I told Manny last week, I got about 100 dozen in my living room right now. Man, let's get to it, man. It's late at night. That's tired.
It is. It's after midnight. This is one of the latest podcasts we've ever started. Thanks to Bamm.
Yeah. This was, man, everybody knows I'm always late. But today I was later than normal. And even when I was later than normal, then the traffic got me. Then the traffic pattern got me. And then they closed down. But listen, I don't know if you guys can see out there. Man, can you switch to the camera over there?
We're on that camera.
That one over there? You guys see this over there? You are looking at paradise. And I ain't even joking. We live where you vacation. We live in paradise. But on the other side of that bridge out there, things can get real interesting for you at this time of the evening. Right out here, I'm a pretty big dude, but man, he still got to escort me to get off in here every evening. It's a little tough on these Miami streets in the evening times.
It's not that bad.
Yeah. So
but anyways, talking about
touching
drama, I guess. I know a lot of you. Right there.
Toma! I hate to laugh at somebody else's misfortune, man, but this was, man, I have so many different angles of feeling and emotion when it comes to this, man. This is just, man, as a black man watching one black man exact a little bit of the right hand smackdown on another black man on national TV had me feeling some type of way. I don't even know how to feel about this. I put myself in both men's shoes, and for sure I see the wrongdoing on both sides. I just don't know. I don't know if that warrants a smack though, Manny. You know what I'm saying? That might have been a little low. I'm nobody to tell anybody else how to protect their family and their wife and their old lady and what their sensibilities and their sensitivities are. But man, that smack was, and I don't know why, because I'm not someone who tunes into the Oscar regularly. I was watching that live.
At all. I didn't watch it at all.
I was watching it live.
Yeah. You saw it live?
Yeah, I saw it live, bro.
I saw it on Twitter.
So you saw the Japanese remix?
I saw the Japanese remix.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It shocked me, man. That's not like Will Smith. But there's a lot of different angles, Bamm.
Yeah. There's intricacies here.
There's a bunch of different intricacies. I still don't know if Chris Rock knew about a condition?
Alopecia, yeah.
The alopecia with Jada.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm nobody, and I knew that she was advocating for, people with alopecia and stuff like that. She had recently released some type of statement about it too. But this goes so much deeper too, because he kind of picked on her in 2016 as well.
Right.
He kind of singled her out. And I truly believe that Will Smith knew that he was sitting in that front row, and he knew that he singled her out before, and he might have felt like he should have checked it back then. So perhaps this time he was like, man, if Buddy gets loose, I'm getting live out here,
Dude, but wrong time and wrong place. And especially Will Smith, the type of person that he is. Let's move the camera. And the type of person that he is, the level of person that he is. For you to lose it over a joke, like you have to be used to that stuff.
But he exacts that same comedy on people from time to time. He's a jokester as well. He's a prankster as well. I don't know to that degree.
And when Chris Rock initially says the joke, he laughs.
But listen, I think that was that uncomfortable laugh that he, yeah. I don't think that was
Maybe
genuine. I don't think it was genuine.
Maybe. Not only that, but I know that Jada and him have an open relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of see that he's not 100% committed to that ideology.
Well, the thing is, just as of recent, Jada's indiscretions have become highlighted. But prior to that, Will was known to take his girlfriend on sets with him as well. Like Will has had other open relationships that just haven't been such highly touted and publicized as the last occasion with Jada, because the situation with Jada too had an undertone, because the gentleman who she had her entanglement with was actually their kids, one of their kids' friends.
Correct.
So like you said, there's so many different levels to this, man.
I think all that with Chris Rock, the moment
it was combustible.
Their situation at home, their relationship, he had to step up. He felt it in himself that he had to show himself as the protector, as the man. So he got out there and he protected his wife. I'm not saying it was correct.
No justification at all. Right.
But I think that's where his mindset was at that moment.
So I don't know. Right before I got here, right before I parked in the parking garage, I saw something flashed across my phone, and I didn't click on it. I didn't do anything. I didn't further delve into it. That said that there was charges being filed against Will Smith for assault, even though Chris Rock had.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. The state attorney must go. Like if the person doesn't press charges.
That's what normally happens here in domestic violence issues.
Right, the state takes it, no?
Right.
Dude, I don't think this is over.
And the thing is, they both got so much money that this ain't something that you could write a check for, when it kind of disappears.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna.
I'm gonna tell you what I know for a fact. I wouldn't want a damn thing to do with either side of this, man.
No.
In my life, I wouldn't want nothing to do with that.
At all.
Plus, I'm not sure if I love any women enough to get on the stage and slap the shit out of another grown ass man. I don't think I've been in love like that, man.
Yeah. I hear you.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you some funny shit though. When I just took my fat ass to buy these cookies and these drinks that I got in here, I stopped at that store over there on 11th Street, just outside off of 12th Avenue, where the Shell gas station is. But there's a 7-Eleven across the street that's not a gas station. I go into 7-Eleven, and there's a Hispanic lady in there. She's actually pretty striking. She was actually a good-looking chick. Very pretty smile. She had the short blonde cut going. She was rocking it. And the dude paid for his food, or he bought like some pastelitos or some Jamaican beef patties, whatever it was.
At this time of night?
Yeah. But I know because I wanted it. He bought the last one.
Okay.
I wanted it. So Buddy bought it, right? And he bought the food, and it was crowded in, and he told the lady, "Hey, love you in G.I. Jane," and walked off. Bro,
No way.
I didn't know whether to laugh. I know.
We're at that moment right now. Is it too soon? Blah, blah, blah.
I was like,
I told Mango, my son Mango, I showed him the video, and as soon as I wasn't wearing my hat, as soon as he finished watching the videos, so Daddy, when are you gonna try out for GI Jane? I'm like, really, son?
Mango's a jokester though, man.
He is.
He's a real jokester.
Anyways, let's move on because we have our first guest, Mariel Escobar. I wanted you to meet her. Let's bring her on. There she is. Hola, Mariel.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Buenas noches, es un gusto para mí.
Ah, también, igualmente.
Gracias.
Gracias por hablar español. Gracias, muy amable.
¿Dónde estás?
Estoy a una cuadra, a un poco cerca de la Villa Olímpica, esperando a la delegación de Honduras. Ellos arribaban hace 6 horas a mi país, pero encontraron una serie de accidentes de tránsito y eso pues hizo que vinieran tan tarde.
Pero estás ya en Guatemala City, Ciudad Guatemala.
Sí, en la ciudad de Guatemala, aquí estamos.
Wow. Bueno, cuéntanos, ¿cómo va para este fin de semana? ¿Cómo va todo? Primero, explícale a todos y explícale a Bamm qué van a hacer este fin de semana.
Muchas gracias. Como les decía a un principio, muy agradecida por el espacio. En realidad, esto es algo muy, muy importante para el slow pitch y ya no digamos de Centroamérica, porque es el primer torneo centroamericano de slow pitch mixto. Vale la pena recalcar que la importancia que tiene este evento es que es mixto. En algunos países lo juegan únicamente.
Right. Los hombres y la niña también.
¿Qué manda?
Los hombres y las mujeres también.
Correcto, lo jugamos mixto, ¿verdad? Acá en Guatemala sí lo jugamos mixto. Por ejemplo, la delegación que viene de El Salvador, ellos lo juegan individual. Entonces están haciendo como... Esto para ellos es un reto, el jugarlo mixto, ¿verdad?
¿Y cuántas mujeres y cuántos hombres han participado en cada
Muy bien, nosotros,
equipo?
Para que sea legal, ¿verdad?
Ajá.
Ok, nosotros estamos manejando unas bases de competencia bastante explícitas, súper sencillas y accesibles para toda la gente, todos los jugadores y todos los equipos. En este caso, manejamos 3 mujeres obligatoriamente, tanto a la defensiva como a la ofensiva. Ellas deben de ir alternas en su line-up, 1, 3 y 5 o 2, 4, 6, como el manager prefiera, pero están obligados a incursionar a las 3 mujeres en los primeros 6 turnos al bate. Pueden ser en los turnos pares o en los turnos impares, pero están obligados a ponerlas en los primeros lugares.
You understood?
Yeah, absolutely. And they have to have the 3 women in the top 6 batters, no matter what. It can be 1, 3, 5 or 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I understand.
Mariel, y díganos, ¿cuáles son las delegaciones que van a competir este fin de semana?
Muchas gracias, Manuel. Tenemos, por supuesto, como país anfitrión, una delegación de Guatemala. Viene también la delegación de El Salvador, de Honduras y de Nicaragua. Son los países que confirmaron. Pues tratamos la manera de poder ser lo más humanos posibles en proporcionarles albergue, no sé cómo le llaman allá, una villa olímpica para que puedan dormir en un hospedaje gratuito al 100%. También manejamos una alimentación en todos los tiempos de comida desde que ellos vienen, también sin ningún costo para todos los países. También estamos manejando en estos momentos Honduras, no sé si el programa me permite compartir pantalla, pero tenemos en este momento, acaba de enviar Policía Nacional Civil de Guatemala, donde el bus de Honduras viene con una escolta y una comitiva de seguridad para que no tengan ningún problema con que los detengan por tener placas de otro país, ¿verdad?
Ya. Sí, si me lo compartes por WhatsApp, lo podemos enseñar más tarde.
Excelente, muy bien. Sí, la verdad es que se ve muy bonito. Yo ya los estoy esperando acá. Ellos vienen con un poco más de 4 horas de retraso. Sin embargo, pues hoy es un día que todo está encima, ¿verdad? Todo tiene que resolverse hoy. Gracias a Dios, tengo un equipo de trabajo que creyó en el proyecto, confió en el proyecto y estamos en toda la disposición de poder recibir a los 3 países con los brazos abiertos.
That's amazing. And that's something that I've noticed in other countries that they, y disculpa que voy a hablar en inglés para...
No, gracias. Gracias por la traducción.
That they host the teams, they feed the teams.
It's an event. It's an extravaganza. It's an event.
They're staying at like a small Olympic village.
Right.
And all the teams get to, get together and
it's far more camaraderie. It really is.
It's a really, really nice event what she's putting together. Mariel, dime, ¿cómo surgió este evento? ¿Cómo creció? ¿Cómo nació?
Bueno, tú eres parte de él.
No, esto, todos ustedes.
Pues la verdad, por medio de la plataforma de Facebook, yo encontré a una chica de Honduras y le hice la invitación a que ellos vinieran a mi país. Justamente ellos estaban en un torneo donde iban a hacer una exhibición de slow pitch femenino. Entonces ella, en lugar de que yo la invitara, ella paró invitándome y yo llegando a Honduras, a San Pedro Sula el año pasado, en octubre. Fue una experiencia maravillosa, muy linda. Platicamos ya a lo largo pues, de pasar los juegos y al final del día le digo, voy a hacer un centroamericano. Lo único es que pues yo fui nueva porque llevé un equipo de mujeres nada más y nosotros no lo jugamos así, nosotros jugamos mixto. Entonces, para mí fue un reto llevar a un equipo de mujeres a jugar slow pitch contra otras mujeres que en su mayoría habían jugado béisbol de niñas. Entonces, me sacaron una ventaja grandísima, pero fue una experiencia preciosa. Eso fue en octubre del año pasado. En enero, para este año, yo logré concretar varios apoyos en especie todos. Logramos contactar un espacio para que pudieran dormir. El albergue deportivo de acá de mi país es uno de los mejores albergues de toda Centroamérica porque es el albergue más grande que existe para atletas de alto rendimiento. Cabe mencionar que esta obviamente es una liga recreativa amateur, sin embargo 100% ordenada. Y el albergue que nos está proporcionando el hospedaje para los atletas, ellos muy amablemente nos abrieron sus puertas porque en realidad solo pueden recibir atletas de alto rendimiento, ¿me entiendes?
Yeah.
Sin embargo, creyeron en el proyecto, nos abrieron las puertas y los países ahí están. Hemos logrado también la participación de uno de los mejores softbolistas de Venezuela, Ronnie Machica, es el nombre de él. Es un softbolista mundialista, incluso está en un álbum de su país como seleccionado nacional. Ha tenido una participación extraordinaria acá en Guatemala. Llevó a nuestros chicos de una categoría juvenil U19 a Nueva Zelanda y Guatemala quedó en la posición número 4. Para nosotros es un gran reto porque Guatemala no es un país ni de softball ni de béisbol. Nosotros no manejamos ese deporte como un deporte líder y aún así Guatemala quedó en un ranking mundial de un 4º lugar para la categoría juvenil U19.
Wow.
Entonces, este torneo en realidad es mucho amor, mucho corazón, mucha entrega En realidad hemos recibido apoyo de nuestras instituciones en cero. No contamos con el apoyo ni de Federación de Béisbol, ni de Federación de Béisbol. No contamos con el apoyo gubernamental, no contamos con el apoyo de nadie. De
Sí,
nadie. Entonces,
eso lo has hecho todo tú. Por eso yo no puedo coger ningún crédito. Eso todo tú y tu
no,
equipo.
tú eres parte porque contigo tú estabas allí esa noche a las 3 de la mañana.
En San Pedro Sula. Ese torneo sí fue muy bonito.
Precioso, precioso. Para mí fue una experiencia linda. Exacto.
Bueno,
Entonces, en realidad el torneo tiene mucho corazón, tiene una entrega al 100%. Los últimos 17 días de este mes, yo creo que he dormido como 2 o 3 horas al día. Pero es un torneo precioso, la verdad. Contamos con el apoyo también de una empresa que transmite juegos de béisbol. Ellos nos están cobrando un 30-40% porque creen en el proyecto. Entonces eso es algo bien importante que vale la pena agradecerles públicamente por creer en el proyecto.
Impresionante, Mariel. Te mando toda la suerte del mundo. Dime, ¿quién tú crees que va a ganar el centroamericano?
¡Wow! Tú me quieres meter a problemas. Hasta seca se me puso la garganta.
Y no puedes decir Guatemala.
¡Wow! Creo que va a ganar Guatemala. No. La verdad es que cada país me ha resultado con unos rosters que digo yo, Dios mío, ¿cómo lograron traer a esta gente? Guatemala tiene 2 jugadores extraordinarios. Honduras trae un jugador que estuvo en Grandes Ligas, que jugó en Milwaukee, que jugó en Dodgers, que jugó no recuerdo uno más, en Bravos de Atlanta, si no estoy mal. El chico es un Grandes Ligas, entonces definitivamente que él viene a ser la estrella del centroamericano, sin duda. Sin duda.
Competencia.
A partir de hoy yo a él lo denomino la estrella del torneo, porque es un chico ex Grandes Ligas. Entonces, incluso recibió un premio al mejor pitcher en su liga en su momento, cuando estaba en AA, AAA, si no estoy mal. Entonces, el chico viene a dar un espectáculo maravilloso.
Some real talent.
You have any questions for her?
What ball are they using?
¿Qué
pelota está usando? ¿Qué pelota está usando?
¿Qué manda?
La pelota, ¿qué está usando? ¿Cuál es?
Estamos usando una pelota. No, al momento no, pero estoy segura que eso viene pronto a Guatemala. Eso no pasa de mucho tiempo, eso es un hecho. El utilizar esa pelota, que yo he visto unos videos y esa pelota vuela. Entonces, esa pelota es muy poco tiempo que falta para que esté en Guatemala.
¿Está cambiando la pelota para la mujer?
¿Qué manda?
La pelota es más pequeño para la mujer.
No.
¿Está usando lo mismo por la pelota?
Exacto. Utilizamos una pelota de 12 pulgadas, marca Jux, de la línea Softy. Esa es la pelota que nosotros
¿Hay una línea para la mujer?
No, es la misma.
¿No hay?
Hombres y mujeres.
They're using the 12-inch for both.
Yeah. No, but I was saying if they use the co-ed line.
Usan una línea en el outfield cuando están jugando, cuando está bateando una mujer, para que el outfield
que sea atrás de la línea.
Ajá.
A lo que nosotros nos divide es el arco de la grama, ¿no? De donde terminas tu área, de tu cuadro de tierra, y ya la grama, por decirlo, un batazo de una chica cae en la grama, automáticamente es home run.
Wow.
So they hit it over that spot, it's just a home run.
Ok, muy interesante.
Exacto. Por decirlo también, el fildeador recibe la pelota, pero la bota es home run.
Si es mujer.
Si es mujer. para el home run de hombres sí tiene que ser fuera del estadio, ¿no?
Afuera, sí.
Ya, ok.
Correcto.
Wow, muy interesante.
Sí, la
That's
verdad
pretty cool.
es que el torneo tiene muchas muy buenas expectativas. El día de hoy he tenido 9 entrevistas porque la gente hasta
Wow.
ahora se está enterando. Nicaragua tiene una cobertura bárbara, 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 bárbara. Solo de ellos he recibido 4 entrevistas de Nicaragua.
Wow.
Incluso ellos querían hasta venir, pero se enteraron muy poco tiempo, entonces ya no pudieron, pero vamos a tener ciertas alianzas porque el slow pitch está creciendo en Centroamérica. Cada vez lo juegan más y estamos seguros
Sí,
que de la mano con ISPS, de la mano con Manuel, vamos a llegar muy lejos para que el slow pitch sea un deporte líder en Centroamérica y no digamos por qué no, Latinoamérica.
claro que sí. Amen.
Mira, cuando un hombre camina, la mujer atrás del hombre, ella va a caminar también.
Si es una base por bola,
Sí.
es correcto. Las damas tienen la base de cortesía si están continuas a un caballero.
Ya.
That's
Ok.
how they walk too. Qué
Muy
bueno.
bien.
También es algo muy importante el recalcar que los caballeros ingresan a su caja de bateo con una cuenta de una bola y un strike.
Correcto. ¿Y las mujeres?
Mientras que las damas únicamente con una bola. Esto es porque nosotros siempre le vamos a dar preferencia y un lugar muy importante a la mujer. Y ellas tienen más oportunidad de bateo, que es lo que nosotros queremos, que las mujeres bateen.
Correct. Okay. So the women only start with one ball.
Right.
Men start with one and one.
Right. Gives
Muy
them a
bien,
better
María.
opportunity to hit. She's right.
Okay. Bueno, Mariel, no te voy a tomar más tiempo, que ya veo que tú eres muy famosa. ¿Quieres decir algún último, no sé, saludar a alguien o lo que tú quieras?
Gracias. Quiero agradecerle a Dios por la oportunidad tan maravillosa que me dio. Tengo 19 años en el softball. No soy jugadora profesional. Sin embargo, Dios me permitió la oportunidad de poder formar equipos de béisbol menor desde hace 17 años. Y en realidad mi vida es de lunes a domingo en los campos, ya sea en béisbol mayor, en béisbol de ligas menores, en softball, etcétera. Y gracias a esos años de experiencia es que creció la idea de este torneo y hoy Dios me permite poder presidirlo. Le quiero agradecer a los países que también confiaron tanto en mi persona como en la liga, como en mi país. Estamos seguros que va a ser un torneo amistoso precioso que va a llenar muchas expectativas. Quiero agradecerle también a Manuel, porque yo desde que conozco a Manuel el año pasado, él ve que hay pelota, que así le llamamos nosotros, en mi país. Estoy segura que Manuel estará muy, muy, muy pronto acá y podrá ver de cerca lo que es el deporte acá. Eso estoy completamente segura. Muchas gracias por el espacio, muchas gracias por el tiempo. En unos momentos, pues yo voy a estar ya con la delegación, ellos ya no tardan en venir. Si tú me lo permites, Manuel, yo quisiera compartirles algún video de la
claro.
escolta que traen con la comitiva de Policía Nacional Civil y Policía de Tránsito para que ellos les vinieron abriendo camino en todo el trayecto para que no hicieran ningún tipo de paradas ni de cola, le llamamos acá, ¿verdad?
Fantástico,
Así que,
fantástico.
nuevamente, muchas, muchas gracias por el tiempo y el espacio.
Gracias, Mariel. Muy buena suerte. Y sí, vamos a estar bien, bien pronto allá por Guatemala. Voy a ver si me llevo a Bamm.
Sí.
Yo quiero ir también.
Yeah,
Whenever
claro.
you're gonna take me.
Me
Pues
llevo a Bamm.
entonces, quiero agradecerles, ¿verdad? Yo me despido. Estén pendientes de las transmisiones que vamos a tener, de nuestras jugadas, por medio de una aplicación descargable 100% gratuita. De pronto, pues, puedes compartir tu Manuel. Allí vamos a tener nuestra transmisión en vivo. Vamos a tener estadísticas inmediatas también, que eso es algo fundamental porque la gente quiere saber inmediatamente quienes tienen lideratos individuales, ¿verdad?
Sí, eso es muy importante. Mándamelo
Entonces,
todo.
sí, yo te lo mando y pues muchas gracias nuevamente. Nosotros acá, el bracito con la pelota de softball.
Gracias, María. Suerte este fin de semana. Estamos hablando, ¿ok?
Gracias, buenas noches, cuídense.
Chao,
Bye bye.
chao.
Chao.
That was pretty dope, man.
She's a nice lady, man.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
dope.
was
She
able
said she
to
has
meet her in person.
19 years in softball. How old could she be?
I don't know, but she looks very young.
Yeah, she said she had 19 years in softball.
I know
Not playing altogether, but she said she has 19 years.
I know she has a son. I don't know how old the son is, but yeah, she's very young looking.
Seems to be very kind, very polite.
She's very nice. She's super sweet. I was able to meet her in San Pedro Sula, Honduras, when I went for their nationals. Just a sweetheart of a person. Very nice.
You should get her address. I'm going to send her a dozen Blue Rocks.
Okay. I'm going to be going pretty soon. What do we got next?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. We have a special guest at Ferrero, but he's not on yet. But we can talk about Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is very popular, man.
I've been trying to get a good friend of mine. I'll leave it very vague. His name is Matt. I spoke to you about it before. He's out there working in Puerto Rico, and I'm trying to get him to be one of the directors in, not this weekend. I travel this weekend, and I travel next weekend as well. But next weekend, I'll see him. And he and I are going to have a sit down to speak more extensively about the opportunity there in Puerto Rico. I'd like for us to have for us to solidify that ISPS presence there. Not just the biannual events that we have there, but I'd like to attempt to have some type of regularity there as far
like a local program.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The Boricua Open is May 20th through the 22nd. There's already I believe there's more American teams signed up already for it than the Puerto Rican teams.
How many teams can that venue hold realistically within a 3-day span?
Last year, I think it was 6.
It was 6 last year, but are we attempting to maximize that?
No,
because there's an event on Friday evening, right? Right.
Yeah, visit Puerto Rico. No, sorry, Discover Puerto Rico and Rums of Puerto Rico. They host a pre-tournament party on the Malecón of Cataño. Right there, you overlook. On the other side, you see the Morro.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. $200 and $300 bottles of rum. Very nice.
Is that the event that you left early because you didn't want no smoke, bro? You didn't want no problems over there? You didn't want to? Yeah. I remember speaking to you that night. You was like, yo, I got to get out of here. I'm out. It's getting to that level. It's getting to that point.
And then some of the teams ended up staying with the bartender until way past the party was over. And they ended up killing all those bottles, killing them.
Did they get up in the next morning to go play?
Yeah, but they didn't do so well. But yeah, playisps.com/Boricua. Go sign up. I don't know. We could play Saturday and Sunday. So I don't know, maybe 10 teams, 15 teams.
Depending on what the feel is on this particular event. Mr. Ferrero, myself, may be fielding a team from South Florida. So you guys lay around for that. This may be something that may interest you, but it will be
in the next few days. Next few days, we should release that information.
But the personnel will be hand selected because I can't have nobody to go out there and embarrass me in front of my brethren.
And you don't need a passport.
Right, you don't. But I'm gonna take mine just in case I don't want no smoke, bro. Just in case something happens.
You might do like a
Yeah, you never know. Plus, you may send me somewhere that I don't want to go. So whatever. I might end up in Honduras, man. That'd be a nice little trampoline
No,
spot.
Guatemala.
I like to go to Honduras first, and then I like to go me myself. I'm fond of it. You don't remember the Honduran dudes that came to Worlds last year?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
They'll be back.
Yeah,
They'll be
some
back.
cool cats, man.
Yeah.
So I just want to touch on a few different things as far as ISPS gameplay
Go
is
for
concerned.
it. This is all you.
Uniforms. The uniform rule will be in effect going forward for our states, nationals, our NITs, our world events, our winter world events, all those large events. It's going to be a little more formal dress wear, if you will, right? And I mean exact shirts. Doesn't have to be pants, doesn't have to be hats, but I mean shirts. We'd like to maintain and retain a little bit of the professional uniformity. Softball is a very casual sport, and I don't want to take it too serious. But in those events, if you don't have, because we just had our Winter Worlds not too long ago. I want to congratulate the winners of our Winter Worlds, which is 40 and over, the Han Solo team, ballers. Congratulations to Caesar and Eddie and Pete Santana and Tony Willingham and Pistol Pete and all of those guys. Just some really, really good guys. And I'm sorry if I left anybody out. Well, I know I left a lot of people out. I only mentioned like 5 or 6 people.
Angry Dave.
And then, also the Bad Boys team from down south. They are making waves in every sanction. I look for these guys to make some noise at the Big Brother event. I'm not going to mention anyone, but at the Big Brother event at the end of the year, I look forward to seeing those guys making some moves. We're in the process of designing their championship rings right now as we speak. I don't want to speak much more on that, but congratulations to them. But as I said, the uniform rules, and if you don't have a uniform, it's not like you can't play, but you will automatically forfeit the opportunity or the potential for you to be home team in the flip. There won't be a flip, you'll automatically be visitors. Moving on.
11-inch.
Our Blue Rock. As I always say, this is where it starts and finishes. This is the alpha, the omega, and everything in between. This thing right here. Look at this thing. She's sexy. She's beautiful.
I love the red and blue lacing.
Man, she's absolutely gorgeous.
She is.
She's great to throw. This is where I manufacture my own ball as well as Bamm ball. I don't have a diamond ball with me. But my ball on contact performs, especially as exit speed is concerned. I'm on par with this ball. But distance and ball flight, along with the texture to throw the ball, to field it and throw it, I can't compete with the ISPS Rock, and I'm not looking to compete with it either. This ball is what it is. This recipe is second to none, and not just because I'm on this side of the fence. I am a homer when it comes to this. I am a home team guy when it comes to this Blue Rock. But I promise you, it won't steer you wrong. Get yourself a dozen. Get yourself a hot dozen. Get yourself a case. PlayISPS.com.
What about the
Manny and I
11-inch?
have been looking to manufacture this ball in 11-inch for the women. Now, we haven't had balls for the women to use. So in our co-ed events and in our all-female events, we've allowed any 11-inch ball that you want to use more or less. We ain't tripping. But again, when that 11-inch ball hits the streets, it's going to be just as popular and productive as this ball is, if not more. Smaller ball, lighter weight, same core, same compression, but it's going to fly. So ladies, I look forward to seeing you hitting your first home runs. I got me got a couple of trips planned. Manny got a couple too, but I got something planned. Tomorrow I fly out to Houston. I'll be back whenever the hell I feel like it. And then the week after, I fly out to Panama City. And I know it's in Florida. I know you're going to tell me I'm lazy, but that drive sucks. I'm not driving 11 hours nowhere. And that's for a Spiders event. As you know, I help out with the Spiders events. I do whatever Ed wants me to do. The Bamm balls are usually on display there, a different recipe than the dynamite technology. And there wasn't enough. So he's using a different ball, and the Bamm balls will be offered as something that you can buy as well. The shipment was
You should say what's up to Philip Stevens, our director up there in Panama City.
in PCB. Yeah, I look forward to seeing that gentleman. We're gonna go to dinner. He'll pay, but we're gonna go out to dinner and have a nice meal. I gotta make sure I reach out to him. He's a really good guy, man. He's bought some Bamm balls from me before. I've shipped him some Blue Rocks. When Blue Rocks were before we had our plan in place in order to keep a stock of Blue Rock, because we were struggling for a minute. Like we're totally transparent with that. We were struggling for a minute, trying to keep these bad boys in stock. As the coronavirus hit, materials became more expensive. The plane ticket on this ball became more expensive. Keeping it in stock and our fulfillment fell far behind. So Manny and I devised a plan in order to keep us ahead of stock, ahead of the supply, ahead of the demand. And it's been working out very well for us as of recently. So I will see Philip very soon. Manny, the top 5 things would you say that softball athletes do before a tournament? What you got?
Let me show you.
I saw this online. I thought it was pretty dope.
It was. I thought it was pretty cool. We shared it. So here are the top 5 things slow pitch athletes do before a tournament.
Well, what slow pitch athletes should be doing.
It should be doing. And then I'm going to ask you what do you do, Bamm, before a tournament usually? Okay.
My 5. Well, so we're going to go through this 5, and then you're going to ask me my 5.
And then I'm going to ask you for your 5.
Okay.
Okay. So number 1, get plenty of sleep, right?
Okay, agreed.
Slow pitch is a physically demanding sport, so it's important to get plenty of rest before a tournament. Most athletes will aim to get about at least 8 hours of sleep the night before a big game. Good, I agree. Eat a healthy meal. What you eat can have a big impact on your performance on the field.
Your food is your energy. Your food is your energy.
You are what you eat. Make sure to eat a healthy meal before a tournament. So you have the energy. Don't go there. I know where your mind is going.
I didn't even say you started giggling too, man. Y'all only knew the filth that we talk about.
So you have the energy you need to play your best, okay? Then number 3, which I think a lot of us do not do, warm up properly. It's important to warm up
at all.
Playing slow pitch. Yeah, a lot of us don't warm up at all. A good warm-up routine will help prevent injuries and help you play your best and help you play longer, I think, right?
Agreed.
Number 4 is something, now we're getting into another level, to a higher level. Visualize your success, which is visualizing your success is a great way to get mentally prepared for a tournament. Picturing yourself making key plays or hitting a game-winning home run can help you increase your confidence on the field. I think that's great. And 5, just have fun. Remember, slow pitch is just a game, and it should be fun. Don't put too much pressure on yourself and enjoy the experience. All right, there's 5. Bam.
Mine starts with having fun. That's at the top of my list.
Number 5.
No, my 1 is having fun.
I mean, yes, but you flipped it.
Right, yes, sir. My 1 is having fun. Listen.
Number 1 is having fun.
If I'm not having fun, I'm not doing it.
Okay.
That is something that I've adopted in just about every area of my living life today, not just softball. Listen, that's a large part of why I jumped at the bit when you offered me this position. It's a large part of why whenever you ask me to go somewhere, I go. But it's a large part of why when we travel together, we act 2 jackasses everywhere we go.
That's true.
If it ain't fun, excuse my language, I'm not doing this shit, bro. I'm not doing it. If I'm not having a good time, I'm not doing it, man. Listen, if people only knew the fun, listen, me and you, we have a blast in everything and everywhere we go. We got a story to tell.
Why wouldn't we?
Every piece of every trip, from the plane being aggravating from the other side of the aisle, to me tripping you going up the stairs at the rent-a-car place, to me trying to eat the cookies that they left for both of us in Santa Clarita. Like, we have a blast. So I'm not play. If I'm not having fun, damn it, I don't want to play. Moving on.
Number 2.
Food.
Food.
Food. Yeah.
Eat a
It ain't
healthy
even
meal.
about eating healthy, but I'm gonna eat good.
So have fun and eat food.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna do that before the game, after the game, and during the game. I'm known to have Chick-fil-A nuggets in my pocket or something like that while I'm playing, fries or something. Like I'm trying to have a great time with my friends. I'm trying to have a great time with the people I know. I'm trying to have a great time with the people I don't know. The people I'm playing with, the people I'm playing against, the lady at the concession stand. I'm trying to have a good time, man. If I bring my son, if I bring my nephew, my godson, whoever I got, I'm trying to have a good time, bro, no matter what. And I'm going to eat afterwards. Flanagan's is calling me no matter where we at, man.
Damn, I tried to go to Flanagan's last night in the Grove, over 45-minute wait time. And it was like it was almost like midnight.
We're like, still juicy like that?
Cazola's.
Started by another slice of pizza.
As a matter of fact, we saw somebody from the Hoodie Boys there, Cazola's. Shout out to Hoodie Boys.
Cazola's has good pizza though.
Yeah.
Front. And then
so
number 3,
we got have fun, eat good.
I try to get some rest the night before.
Okay.
I don't want to be that guy dragging ass. So I try to get some rest. And I'm not a big sleeper on any given evening. I don't sleep a lot, but I try to get myself some rest. I want my body to be rested. I want to have fun and I want to eat, but at the same time, I want to perform well as well. I don't want to be the guy that, everybody knows is an automatic out. I don't want to be the guy that's not performing when everybody else is doing their best. So I do try to get myself a good night's sleep.
Yeah. Number 4.
I wish it was warming up, but it's not. It's not. I wish I was the guy that shows up. And even when I show up early, I'm running my mouth. I'm not politic. I'm talking about ISPS stuff, Bamm athletics, supplements, diets, weightlifting, and longevity of life, and motivation.
Let me ask you, when you see a team warming up and another team not doing anything,
I think the team that's warming up is about to kick some ass.
They're going to win.
I agree.
Maybe 80% of the time.
I'm not sure what the ratio is, but I could go with 80. I can go with a 41 clip. I can go with that. But instead of warming up for me in this South Florida, it's hydration.
Yes.
In this South Florida heat is
in the
hydration.
desert, anywhere, even in the mountains, up and
It'll
high.
cool you.
Yeah, it will.
Listen, I threw a tournament last year, a 40s tournament. So, I'm a 40-year-old man. So the 40,
So am I.
recently. So the 40,
I'm turning 41 on Sunday.
yeah, but you're still a baby in the 40 game.
My baby. Okay. Yeah.
So you turned 41. So Tank's wife's birthday is on Friday. Then Amber's mom's birthday is on Saturday. And then your birthday is on Sunday.
A bunch of Aries.
They come in threes.
Fire sign.
Excellent. So, yeah, I threw an event in Sebring. Remember the event I had in Sebring last year?
Yeah.
I try to take care of the 40s a little more. I baby them a little bit. I try to give them a little more buck for bang for their buck. I threw a 5-game guarantee. Before the championship series, there was a 5-game guarantee. At the end of game 3, it was like, yo,
You can't do that. You can't do that to 40 and over.
we had to
You're
go
crazy.
outside.
That's an Iron Man thing.
The only thing, but there was a rotation where everybody had a game off as well. But some people played 4 in a row on the front end, some people played 4 in a row on the back end, just depending on when your bye fell. Yeah, they had they had 2 injuries that brought them down to 9 people. They ran the outfield all day with 3, and a dude passed out. They had to call 911.
Jesus.
Thankfully, that's fine. But
You got to stay hydrated.
yeah, but the hydration for me is something very, 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 very big. Now, I don't know if this goes in warming up, but my number 5, stretching. I'm
Stretching, warming up.
all throughout the day. The more muscular I got as I started going into manhood, the more injuries I got with all those muscles. So I have to stay stretching. Lactic acid is not your friend.
Stay flexible.
Right, absolutely. And those are Bamm's 5 keys right there. Now, I want to make sure you understand something. I haven't won a damn thing, so those 5 don't mean nothing.
Yeah. I love some of the people commenting that they were saying, drink a beer. Some people smoke marijuana before the tournament, and yeah, you should not do that. But that is the truth.
It really is. That's the truth.
When you go out to some of these tournaments, that's what you see.
Sometimes a little more of a harsh recreational activity as well, which I don't condone or participate in any of it, but to each their own. Everybody's a grown man, grown woman. I'm nobody to order anybody around as far as what they want to do with their weekend and their Saturdays. But I can guarantee you that those teams that partake in that way are also the teams that tend to have a little bit of a fisticuffs. They end up having a little issue, end up having a little bit of this, and they end up losing. Those are the teams that take their performance, I'm not going to say serious, but they take their personal performance a little more serious. Those are the teams that, like you said, they're warming up out there before the games. They give a damn about me. They don't want to go home early. Me coming
They
up,
take it serious.
Me coming up in this game, the success was. Now, mind you, back in these days, there was 20 teams in every tournament. The market is far more saturated than it is now. Everybody had an opportunity once, perhaps twice a month to play. Nowadays, there's a tournament every single month in 2 or 3 different venues, 2 or 3 different counties, 4 or 5 different cities. You have options, but back then, you played once, maybe twice a month, and those were the only options that you had.
That's it. Yeah.
This is prior to the birth of ISPS as well. But those were 20-team tournaments no matter what. You played till 2, 3, sometimes you played till 7 in the morning, walking out of there with t-shirts, walking out of there proud of those teams. This is before these $1,000 purses started happening for e-ball. It's absolutely crazy. But I remember playing that long, and the success, how you knew your day was a success was if you saw the lights. If you took your ass home before the lights came on,
I remember that.
That was the measure of your success, man.
Yeah, I remember that.
If the lights came on, it didn't matter if it was midnight savings, fall back, whatever you want to call it. If you stayed until the lights came on, then your day was successful.
Your day was successful.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. And this wasn't 5 or 6 teams. This was 20-something teams every single weekend.
Yeah.
Shout out to those people who was in control of, I think, ISPS back then when he had the Outcast team. Jeff Whitman, he was a big tournament coordinator. Good guy, still a really good friend of mine. Still a super good friend of mine. He's given me a lot of tutelage in this game, and he's helped me out. And Sean Zipper, those are some guys that really took me under their wing when I was younger, and even today still. Charlie Garcia, another one. Charlie from the Drillers, another great guy.
Oh, Charlie Garcia.
Charlie Garcia, man, another great guy, man. Great guy. Our suspended players.
What's up with that?
This is not something that I'm gonna dwell on because I feel like it has a negative energy surrounding it. Don't feel good. But our suspended players is open. It's something that Manny and I have. We don't want there to be a guest name. When you actively let an ISPS event, you got to get on that bench for a while, man. And we've had some guys that have been going through that. And I just want to address this because a lot of guys have been contacting me, asking me to lift their ban, to shorten their suspension, their sentence. There's a lot of, I'm not going to say a lot, but there's a few people who are suspended because of non-payment. They play in our events and they don't pay. We're kind of like a days ago, we're collecting as well. A lot of that has to do with us as well being trusted. And when I say us, I mean all of our directors. So our suspended list is a matter of public record. And I just want everybody to know that if you're going through the appeal process, that's me too. So don't bother. I suspended some guys for certain miscues in gameplay, and they called Manny, and Manny's like, yeah, let me direct you to the appeal. That's me too. So when you call Manny to snitch on me, he comes right back to me, and then I'm the governing body that decides what happens.
You're in a hamster wheel.
Yeah, so just man, just chill out. Sit on the bench, leave this thing out. You know, there was times, yeah, when I was a young whippersnapper, man, I was pretty physical, and I got my ass suspended too, and I took my medicine, Robitussin, and that's all I'm gonna ask you for everybody. And I won't be doing it for anyone. Anyway, if I do it for one, I do it for all. So I won't
Right,
be doing it for everybody.
right. That's what they
I
don't
won't be doing it for
understand.
anyone. We have, first off, I want to make sure that everybody knows who our South Florida directors are so far. We have Elton Mathis Jr., EJ. He's also a Metro Dade cop down south, Cutler Bay area. He is one of our directors. He is attempting, and we're going to see how this goes, to do some youth events. This is something that I've been preaching to many, and we're going to see how we can incorporate this. And he's already a part of the ISPS family. We want to welcome him, but this is something that we're trying to incorporate. I'm not going to say that it's lickety split, but it's on the front burner for sure. We also have Mama Juana Sanchez. She is the director that we have down at Lakes by the Bay. She runs the Friday night co-ed there. That's going to be predominantly her space. We want to welcome her to the family as well. We have David Sweet, who has a long tenure. He's also in the Father Company. I won't mention him, but the Father Company, the Big Brother Association. He's been inducted into the Hall of Fame. He's an awesome umpire. He was an excellent pitcher in his day. I mean, excellent pitcher in his day. He's a great tournament director. He's a great tournament coordinator. He has records in his brain, in his
So umpire.
He's awesome. He's fair. I'll ask him to be fair and consistent, and he's very consistent. He has an event this Saturday, Homestead Lale Complex, Homestead Sports Complex, 2801 16th Avenue or 1601 18th Avenue. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's 1601 Southeast 18th Avenue, 33035. Sweet Space is going to be more or less the lower level tournaments. No drops, trying to keep the game very pure in that way. As you all know, I've spoken about it before. This is something that I attempted to do across the boards. Didn't work. But Sweet has a very good piece of that pie. Then we have Tank Vicente. If you all are familiar with the Bamm tank, I am the Bamm part of that. He is the tank part of that. Very much so, my little brother. I brought him along this game, and he has surpassed any and everything I've ever asked of him. And he has become the director that runs something with a little more competitive to it. Either 2 or 3 drop downs, depending on how he wants to run it, depending on what the public calls for, what he feels like he's going to fill, gives more people the opportunity to win some great prizes. He has an event next weekend on April 9th, Mills Pond Park. He's giving away bump boxes, and his prize package is contingent upon 15-team entry. Excuse me. Tank Vicente, that'll be his niche, and then of course me. I really would like to confine myself to a 40 and over events, but that's just not what it's going to be. I'm also going to offer events when I throw tournaments. And speaking of me throwing tournaments, Manny and myself will have one on May 14th. I'm attempting to introduce a completely free event for women's teams. I'm going to have the either with the D drop downs. I'm also going to have the 40s there, and I'm going to have a section, either 1 or 2 in the field, depending on what the interest is. And I'm going to let the women come out and ball out.
Come on and play, ladies.
The only thing you're going to have to do is buy ISPS balls. Other than that, you will come ball out. You're playing for free. I'm not going to say that you're going to win 50 bats or something like that, but we're going to get you something. I don't know what it'll be. Batting gloves, t-shirts, whatever it is, but you'll be able to play for free. We're going to play for free all day. It'll be a 3-game guarantee. I'll probably be umpiring. If not, this handsome young man across from you will be umpiring. But we're going to give you guys a completely free event on May 14th. That's for the women. You dudes come with the checkbook, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. Come with that cash. That's free.
Our special guest Efren is on. We should bring him on before we.
We're about to wrap up anyway, so let's bring him in.
Bring him in. Let me. So, Efren, he is our Mazatlan director. Mazatlan is a beach town on the Pacific side of Mexico. I can't wait to go.
South Beach?
South Beach?
Is the South Beach in Mexico?
I don't know. I've never been.
Okay, I thought you went.
And he just hosted a very, very successful tournament, both men and women's divisions. And I just wanted to bring him on. He also only speaks Spanish. So please get your best Spanish on.
Ready, coach.
Efren.
Hola, hola, buenas noches.
¿Cómo
Hola.
están? Muy bien, ¿y tú? Hello?
I think we lost him.
him. Well, anyways, he has another tournament in Mazatlan again on the 21st through the 5th of September. And I think there he is again.
Estamos teniendo problemas aquí con el audio. Hola,
¿Me
hola.
escuchas?
Ahora sí te escucho. Sí, tuve una
¿Cómo
fallita
estás?
ahí. Estamos muy bien aquí, mira, muy contentos.
¿Desde dónde nos llama?
Estamos de Sonora, de Obregón, Sonora. Estamos aquí conectados.
Ah, Sonora. Mi estado favorito de todo México.
Gracias, está muy bonito el estado.
Sí, man. Un poquito caluroso, pero muy bonito.
Demasiado calor, pero muy agradable el clima. Se hace ejercicio muy a gusto.
Efren, le estaba explicando a Bamm de tu torneo, el último que acabas de tener. Explícanos un poco del torneo y cómo te fue.
Pues el torneo en sí fue un éxito, en verdad. El primer torneo tuvimos alrededor de 32 equipos y ahora para el segundo torneo que acaba de pasar, en el segundo, y ahora en el segundo torneo tuvimos alrededor de casi 50 equipos en el torneo y fue un total éxito, en la rama femenil como en la varonil.
Increíble. ¿Y entre cuántas divisiones tuviste?
Tuve en el varonil nada más tuve división de primera fuerza, que viene siendo pues la liga más dura, ¿no? Porque apenas empezamos con lo que es el torneo, pero para el tercer torneo ya vamos a tener dos categorías en dos divisiones, en varonil, y en femenil ya tenemos, vamos a tener 3 divisiones ahora para el tercer torneo.
Wow. ¿Y cuáles son las 3?
Pues aquí lo estamos manejando como primera fuerza. Segunda fuerza es jugadoras de un término normal, y la viene siendo recreativa, viene siendo una de novatas y rookies, que viene siendo jugadoras que apenas empiezan a jugar y que su mismo manejador o el coach les picha. O sea, es con picheo opuesto.
Es como un coach pitch.
Oh, okay.
Ándale, ok, así es.
Rookie beginner division.
Como el fast pitch, así algo así.
¿Y para cuándo es ese torneo?
Ahora el torneo que viene es del 21 al 25 de septiembre en Mazatlán, Sinaloa, otra vez, la misma sede. No vamos a cambiar la sede, y ahora estamos esperando más o menos alrededor de 70 equipos de toda la República Mexicana, y probablemente nos acompañen varios equipos de Estados Unidos.
Amén. Felicidades, Efren.
No, pues igual yo les tengo mucho que agradecerles a ustedes, porque pues han sido un trampolín para nuestra liga, nuestro torneo. Ustedes también nos han ayudado demasiado.
No, con gusto, man. Ustedes han hecho un trabajo fantástico allá. Oye, explícale un poco a Bamm sobre Mazatlán. Explícale cómo es.
Es una ciudad de la playa.
No, hombre, Mazatlán ocupan venir, ya te hice la invitación a ti, igual pues te lo traes de abrazado, te lo traes a la fuerza Mazatlán porque es algo maravilloso. El malecón, para empezar, el malecón tiene 22 kilómetros, tiene la playa de Malecón. Es una fiesta tremenda que te imaginas. Vas, juegas, te diviertes, es un ambiente que ocupan verlo para que se den cuenta de cómo está levantando lo que es el auge de la gente, de las personas. Los que están yendo están regresando encantados a Mazatlán. El clima súper agradable, la fiesta a todo lo que da, la banda, la gente de ahí es muy amable, es muy servicial. Es una chulada lo que está surgiendo ahorita con el slow pitch aquí en Mazatlán.
Incredible. That's one of the things that I love about Mexico, their hospitality. They take care of the visitor. Lo que le estoy diciendo a Bamm es que allá en México, una de las cosas que me encanta es la hospitalidad de la gente allá en México. Ustedes son muy amables, muy...
Sí. El juego es más una familia, sí. Una familia.
Exactamente. Es un ambiente muy familiar. Lo que se está viviendo en los torneos en Mazatlán es algo que pues todos los que están yendo, se están regresando felices a sus lugares de orígenes, porque lo que está sucediendo en Mazatlán es fiesta, le estamos llamando la fiesta del slow pitch, porque toda la gente, si te dieras cuenta del ambiente, cómo se comportan todos, parece que se conocieran, que fueran amigos de siempre. Está muy bonito el ambiente, tanto en el femenil como en el varonil. Ahora, pues imagínate, más de 1,000 deportistas que fueron ahora en la segunda edición a Mazatlán, y todos quedar conformes, contentos. Igual hay eventos después del torneo, de los juegos. Hay barcos ahí donde la gente pues igual los alquila, con la banda tocando arriba y bailando. Es una fiesta muy grande en verdad. Y todo esto pues primero que nada por el slow pitch que aquí está creciendo mucho en Sonora y en México también. Apenas se está dando a conocer, porque no en toda la República Mexicana hay slow pitch. Ahorita en Sonora, lo que es Sonora es alrededor de unos, sin mentirte, alrededor de unos 1,000 equipos hay de slow pitch en lo que es Sonora.
Sí.
Yo quiero el party, yo no quiero jugar, yo quiero el party.
Él quiere fiesta.
Yo no quiero jugar.
Él no quiere jugar.
Nah.
Es que todos van a la fiesta, todos bien crudos a jugar, pero ahí andan, pero el party te va a volver loco el party.
Mira, ese es normal, 36 equipos, 50 equipos, 70 equipos, ese es normal.
Ese es normal, es un mundo de gente en un torneo que apenas va empezando para hacer el tercer torneo. O sea, mucha gente me dicen a mí, muchos organizadores de otros torneos me dicen, oyes, ¿cómo le estás haciendo para poder reunir tantos equipos en tan poquito tiempo? Y pues igual como tú ya platicamos que la organización mía pues no es tan grande, pero pues en realidad te están funcionando las cosas. Es que ocupan ir a Mazatlán para que se den cuenta que en Mazatlán las cosas funcionan solitas.
Ya, yo voy. Bamm, you coming?
Vamos. Yo no quiero trabajar, yo no quiero jugar, yo quiero party. Tú sabes.
Oyes, y el party está al 2000%, el ambiente en los antros, en las discotecas. Es que ocupan venir y se van a volver locos en Mazatlán. Es lo que les digo.
No, México siempre es un buen tiempo. Siempre.
Y luego las mexicanas son muy cariñosas.
There you go, man.
Ahora sí.
Fred, ¿quién ganó el último torneo? ¿Cuáles fueron los ganadores?
En la rama varonil. Cómo no, en la rama varonil quedaron los mandarineros de Ciudad Obregón, Sonora. Un tremendo equipo, quedaron invictos, 7 juegos al hilo sin perder.
Wow.
En la varonil. Y en la femenil hay un equipo que en primera fuerza quedó campeón Navojoa, Sonora, en femenil, ¿no? Primera fuerza femenil, campeón Rockies de Navojoa, Sonora. Ahí sí ellos perdieron un juego en el rol regular, pero en la final se quedaron con todo.
Ese era donde había 2 juegos en la final, ¿verdad?
Sí, y en segunda fuerza, en la femenil, en segunda fuerza, quedó el equipo de Tormentas de Obregón, ganó el campeonato, donde ellos son bicampeones ya. En la primera edición ganaron y en la segunda volvieron a ganar y tienen 14 victorias al hilo, no han perdido ni un juego.
¿Y ahora ellas no suben?
Suben nada más, van a subir a primera fuerza porque van a llevar ahora dos equipos, bueno, van a llevar 3 categorías ellos, el club de Tormentas va a llevar categoría primera fuerza, segunda fuerza y recreativa, que viene siendo la novata, porque las muchachas de segunda fuerza, la mayoría se subió ya a primera, o sea, subimos a las muchachas, no al equipo.
Ya entiendo.
Mira, en un equipo que tiene 70 equipos, ¿cuántos días necesita jugar?
Mande.
¿Cuántos días juegas con 70 equipos?
Con 70 equipos.
Ok. Mira, lo que pasa es que tengo 8 campos juntos. Entonces, lo que viene siendo el día, arrancamos los jueves. El jueves arrancamos con doble jornada. Todos los equipos juegan doble.
Termina el domingo.
Terminamos el sábado. Y te voy a decir por qué. Porque a ti te gusta mucho la party y a todos los que van les encanta.
Eso, güey.
Entonces,
el domingo es todo party.
Desde el sábado, porque el jueves juegan doble jornada, el viernes es la tercera jornada y en la noche, en la tarde-noche son las semifinales, son los cuartos de final el viernes. Y el sábado en la mañana, muy temprano a las 9 de la mañana, son las semifinales y la final la ponemos a la 1 de la tarde.
Oh my God.
¿Para qué? Porque la fiesta empieza desde el sábado, porque muchos equipos empiezan el viernes, ya empieza la fiesta en grande porque porque el viernes ya están eliminados. Sí, el viernes se eliminan alrededor de los 70 equipos, ya hay 35 eliminados para el viernes.
Ay, Dios mío.
Entonces el viernes la fiesta ya empieza con todo. Y hay otros equipos que la empiezan desde que llegan, desde el miércoles. Llegamos todos los equipos el miércoles a hospedarnos al hotel sede. Oh. Y ahí empieza la fiesta, desde temprano.
A tomar cheves.
Sí, a tomar cerveza. Y yo creo que Sonora tiene el número 1. Es el número 1 para pistear en cuanto a mujeres y hombres.
Yo sé.
Es más, toma más cerveza, las muchachas toman más cerveza que los hombres.
¿Sí?
Sí.
Exacto.
Yo he ido.
Yo no tomo.
Yo he ido a los juegos de los naranjeros. Y
¿sí?
se ponen los vasos así, sí. los ponen uno arriba del otro así. Dude.
A ver cuántos se toman.
No.
Yeah, stacked up.
Bro,
son buenísimas las muchachas para tomar cerveza en lo que es aquí Mazatlán. Bueno, lo que es Obregón, Sonora, Hermosillo, Agua Prieta, todos esos equipos.
¿Por qué tú crees que es eso? ¿Tú crees que es por el clima?
Mira, primero que nada te voy a decir por qué. Te voy a decir cómo empezó lo que fue el torneo del slow pitch y me vas a entender. El clima, pues en Sonora por sí hace mucho calor, pero la gente es muy fiestera, les encanta la fiesta y la cerveza les fascina a todos. Entonces, si tantito quieren, sin cerveza, las muchachas ya son alegres. Ahora imagínatela con cerveza.
Por eso que Sonora, Hermosillo, todo ese lugar por ahí es mi favorito lugar en todo México. Me encanta.
Pues mira, fíjate. Toda la gente de Sonora de por sí ya es alegre. Ahora, yendo a jugar a Mazatlán, que pues está la playa, la arena, el sol, el mar, todo el ambiente, los antros están en el mismo malecón, es un fiestón que ni te imaginas, o sea, y todos los equipos de por sí ya eran fiesteros acá en Sonora, ahora ir al puerto de Mazatlán es algo que no tiene precio, aparte es el malecón, uno de los malecones más grandes del mundo.
Sí, me lo dijiste.
Entonces, es algo que si vas a querer regresar a cada torneo, vas a decir, oye, no hay manera de que hagas un torneo cada mes.
No, ya no fuimos, mira, ya Bamm se fue. Oye, dime a quién quieres felicitar o saludar o alguien que nos tenemos que ir. Ya casi son las 1:30 aquí de la mañana en Miami.
Pútale, ¿no? Pues igual yo quiero saludar a toda la gente que ha creído en el torneo de Mazatlán, que se den cuenta que vamos para arriba. Igual nos están dando un gran apoyo. Ustedes como ya una liga, torneos internacionales, que vamos a ir a acompañarlos ahí, que sepan que Sonora y el torneo de Mazatlán vamos a estar presentes en sus torneos internacionales, primero Dios.
Amén. Gracias, Efraín. Oye, y sigue buen trabajo. Estás haciendo tremendo trabajo allá. Y nos vemos pronto allá por Mazatlán.
Ok, ya sabes, también te lo trae para que se diviertan ahí y están cordialmente invitados, ya les comenté. Y vas a ver que van a querer regresar.
Definitivamente. Yo siempre regreso.
Entonces, bueno, muchas gracias ahí por la atención y vamos a estar al pendiente. Cualquier cosa, estamos en contacto.
Gracias, Efraín. Estamos en contacto, brother.
Sale, vale, muchas gracias. Buenas noches.
Bye. Yo, so
pretty dope.
I'm telling you, man, Mexico. Mira, and we got to get going, pero Mexico's our number 2 market after the U.S. I don't know if you heard, he was mentioning in Sonora.
Yeah.
There's over 1,000 teams. Easily over 1,000 teams.
That's crazy. So as we were talking, as he was speaking rather, I started looking up Mazatlán.
Okay.
I'm
very impressed.
Hey man, listen, I gotta do my little research too, bro. You hired me for a reason. Like you said, it's in the Mexican state of Sinaloa, right?
Sinaloa, correct.
It's known for the beaches, the resorts,
yes.
the party, like my man just said right now. Exquisite foods, resort packages. There's resorts. So I imagine it's being
like all inclusive.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
So this looks like a place that the ISPS account could send me.
There we go.
For research purposes, of course.
A week ago.
Yeah. For research purposes, of course. Just staking out the place, looking at venues, things like kind of like what you're doing. Hey, man, send me to we send me it. Illinois?
Champaign, Illinois.
Man, send me to Mazatlan. He's sending me to Champaign.
Shout out to Mike in Champaign, Illinois. He's flying you
that's
out.
That's what I'm linking up with.
Yeah. Thank you, Mike.
So I'm wondering why Manny don't link me up with Mazatlan over there so I can go over there. And you said 3 days. That's what you told me. I need 3 days, right? A day to fly in, a day to check out the venue, and a day to fly back.
That's
Manny,
right.
let me get them 3 days to Mexico, bro.
No, we can't. We're good.
Man, you always spoiling my fun.
But no, we're gonna go. We're gonna go together.
Dope. You just don't want to send me by myself.
All right. Anything else? We gotta get going.
No, let's wrap it up, buddy. Man, it's been another podcast. Once you guys tune in, we'll be coming to you. It'll normally be on a Thursday. Thursday evenings are what's best for me.
Yeah, I think so.
And we normally travel. We're normally here on Thursday, but it just boils down to both of us being here on Thursdays. It's the day that we're mostly both here.
I had some other special guests, but I guess we'll save them for next time in a couple of weeks.
Sounds great.
All right.
Sounds great. Again, we want to thank everyone for their support. be it purchasing Blue Rocks, be it tuning into our podcast, listening to me and Matt talk some noise, be it supporting the events. Please stay tuned for that event. 4-2, David Sweet, 4-9, Tank Vicente, and 5-14, yours truly, and Manuel Ferrero. Again, we can't thank you guys enough for the tremendous support at home, nationally, and also, as you see, internationally. ISPS is attempting to branch out and do things in a different way. We appreciate your patience with us while we make some adjustments, and more great things coming to you, not just this year, not just this month, not just this week, but immediately. Manny?
Peace.
Laters.
Later.